Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a lunch/dinner option. It's my version of a healthy filling bowl of meatless pumpkin pea soup. Now guys, you'll be needing your dumpling dough, pumpkin, chickpeas, gungo peas, and I'm using the canned ones. You're going to be needing your carrot, green banana, fresh seasoning, spaghetti. This is my powdered seasoning that I will be using guys to boost up my taste in my soup. Alright, this is a super healthy meal guys. I know you would not want to miss. So you have just a few seconds to run on over to your refrigerator, get all of these items so that we can cook this wonderful meal today. A meal I know you guys will enjoy, so let's go to the process. Alright guys, so our main focus in today's dish is our pumpkin and our two types of peas. Alright, so we're going to be using our dried pigeon peas, otherwise called our gungo peas, as well as our chickpeas. Now the gungo peas guys is very high in fiber. That's right guys, very high in fiber, which is very super healthy for us. And our chickpeas guys is the low sodium one that we are using. They are our protein factor for this meal. Now guys, we went ahead and we chopped up our carrots, our green banana guys, which I already told you before the benefit. We have our fresh seasonings guys, which are some onions, some scallion, and some garlic with our spaghetti. Alright guys, now of course these are everything that we'll be needing. You have your dough right here that we made from cornmeal guys, and flour. And so we are going to cook this wonderful meal right now for you all. Now guys, we have our water that has been boiling that we're now going to put all of our pumpkin inside it right now. Alright, so we're just going to throw everything all in all at once. And guys, the pumpkin is going to cook until it is completely mashed out. Now guys, we're going to be adding now our flour. So we're going to just pinch in our flour into small pieces, or dough that is, into smaller pieces guys, and we're just going to roll them. Now because I have the camera in my other hand guys, I just have to, you know, take my hand and turn it into fashion. So I'm just going to use my one hand right now just to make my dough into small swirls so that I can put them inside my pot. Alright guys, now guys, this is a one pot meal. Everything is going into the pot all at once, so no need to worry. Alright, so I'm just going to put this all in, and I'm going to make out all of my dumplings guys and drop them into my pot so you can see them. Alright guys, a good soup guys must have some dumpling spinners inside, and so I'm just going to do up all of mine. You continue doing the very same, and I'll show you exactly how this meal will look so far. Alright, so I'm going to put down my camera guys, roll up all my dumplings, and show you right away what it looks like. These are now all of my dumplings that I now have in my pot with my pumpkin. Alright, now you realize that I did not make them really big, but they're of a really nice size, because once they touch the water they are going to swell somewhat. Alright guys, so these are my dumplings and my pumpkins that are in my pot, and as well as right now I'm going to be adding also my green bananas. Alright guys, now everything will basically be going in this pot all at once, simply because everything will take somewhat of the equal time to cook. Alright, putting in my spaghettis as well. Alright guys, now we're just going to give this all a stir so you can see thus far how this meal is looking. Now guys, don't worry about the fact that my water is still looking clear at this point. As the pumpkin continues to cook, the color of my water will change and will become thickened by the pumpkin. Alright guys, so I'm just going to continue to stir this all in guys and show you how wonderful this meal looks already, even though it is not at its finished stage as yet. Alright, now guys, it's time that I'm going to be adding in my peas, alright, which are my protein factor for this meal. Alright guys, these are my peas that I'm just going to throw them all in all at once. Now guys, this meal does not take long to cook. Right guys, you realize that my pumpkin now starts to shred all out, and it is becoming really nicely that my water is now changing to a wonderful yellow look. Alright guys, or orange look. So guys, it's looking all wonderful thus far, and I'm enjoying how it is smelling as well. just the very same. All right. So guys, just before I add the peas in, I just want to explain to you why I'm doing my green bananas in the skin. Now guys, the skin is very super healthy. All right. Now normally when you're cooking it for just, or boiling it for just eating reasons, you wouldn't do that, but guess what, I choose to do so for this meal. Now guys, just turn in all of my peas all at once so that they can all nicely come to a wonderful boil with my other ingredients that are in my soup already. All right guys, now you realize how thick this is getting. You realize that the color is changing. You realize that the other ingredients, they are cooking up real nice guys. And so you just want to ensure that you stir your pot so that the ingredients don't get stuck to the bottom of the pot as well. All right, so these are your lovely ingredients guys, super healthy, super beneficial to your body. So now we're going to be adding our powdered veggie garden seasoning guys to our meal. All right guys, 2 is good enough. So guess what, we're just going to throw them all in so that they can flavor up our pot very well. Now if you see the need to add more to your pot based on the amount of soup that you're cooking or how flavorful you want it to be, go right ahead. Now guys, all of my fresh seasoning, I'm going to be throwing in that as well. That's right guys. Now all of these are going to add additional flavors to the soup, as well as it's going to give it a really nice wonderful taste. All right guys, now of course if you have a Scotch bonnet pepper, go right ahead and drop that whole now inside your meal. All right guys, but guess what, don't make it too spicy because too much spice is not really too good. All right guys, so this is how wonderful my soup looks thus far. You're seeing my spaghetti, you're seeing my dumpling, you're seeing my pumpkin, you're seeing my bananas guys, you're seeing all of my seasoning, and this meal is smelling just as great as how you are looking at it in the pot right now. All right guys, now remember, this is a meal that's going to keep you filled for quite a while, so you want to ensure that you make it real rich and filling for your body. All right guys, now I'm just going to be adding just a small amount of water to this for extra liquidity. Guys, you realize just how wonderful my pumpkin has been boiled out into my water, and you realize that it is now looking really creamy and nice, right? My soup is thick, it's flavorful, it's super healthy, and one I know you guys will definitely enjoy. All right, so guys, my soup is basically finished. Yes, my soup is all ready guys. Just take a look at all of my ingredients guys. They are looking so wonderful. Everything is well cooked, everything is well at the right texture that I want them to be. All right guys, so you're looking at my carrots, you're looking at my green banana, my dumpling guys, my chickpeas, my gungo peas, otherwise called pigeon peas guys. This meal is well ready, well ready guys. And if you look at even the very soup coming from my meal, you realize that it's no longer watery and clear, but it has the nice wonderful color from the pumpkin that is completely cooked out into this meal. All right guys, just take a look at that juice. Take a look guys, the soup is looking so wonderful and thick guys, perfectly done I would say, and I hope yours is looking just as wonderful as mine is looking guys. Now basically it's time to share this wonderful meal guys. Yes, we are going to be sharing up this meal, so I'm just going to stir this up a little bit more so you can see my version of my soup. All right guys, all right, so I'm just going to be putting in 2 big scoops of this wonderful mixture into my plate. All right guys, now guys, this is my wonderful soup that I made up. All right guys, super filling, super bold, super flavorful, and of course guys, super healthy. This is my meatless pumpkin pea soup guys. Wonderfully done, very flavorful, and super healthy for us. All right guys, I want to also remind you to like, rate, share, subscribe, tell a friend how wonderful this meal was that you learned from my channel. All right guys, and don't forget to comment down below and tell me how your version of this soup came out. All right guys, so see you next time, and also remember to watch my other videos on my channel. All right guys, bye.